Hello and welcome to Cyberdroid's Funky Labs, and this is your host, Cyberdroid, and I'm going to be broadcasting for about an hour or so today, and as you can see, if you're a regular viewer of my channel, I've made some progress to my claim here on the server. I started building a barn, and I've got quite a lot of the materials added to it. I started adding some logs. I have all the hay, straw. I needed 50 straw, I have that. I needed 100 clay, I have that. The only thing I don't have is I don't have mortar, just because I haven't gotten around to make it. And I need a door module, and I need about 40 more logs. I can't make the door module yet because I'm not able to make a lock, which I need to level up my forging to make a lock. So I'm kind of putting that on the back burner for now. But as you can see, if you look at this beautiful garden here, my crops are ready to come up, so it's time to do some harvesting. So that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm going to make things easier, put on the grid. This is actually a forest soil plot, so I really couldn't plant anything here. So I wanted to show you I have my sickle equipped, and in order to do any kind of farming, you have to have a sickle equipped to harvest. So here we go. We're gonna do some harvesting today. And I'm kind of nervous because I'm running out of room in my warehouse, so I'm really not sure where I'm gonna put everything. Let's just make this the default command. So as you can see, my farming level is at 79.63. I have another guild member, and he did some harvesting the other day, and he replanted some of it. However, I don't know what he harvested, and I don't know what he planted, so I had to kind of guess, which is fine. You know, some of the crops were ready, and I wasn't here, so that's just the way it goes sometimes. So I just sort of guessed what needed to be planted, and I hope for the best. So we have a bunch of crops to harvest today, and then we're gonna go ahead and replant them. So things are progressing rather nicely. I like the way things are going. Not in any kind of major rush to get things done. I'm on a server that's PvE, which means I generally don't have to worry about other players coming and ganking me without warning and stealing my stuff. So it's more or less about the building, and everybody on the server is really nice. I've made good deals with some people. We've shared some things and exchanged goods, and so I really like that aspect of it, of the server. Much more peaceful. I don't have to, I don't have to hide in my warehouse at night. Kill on sight at rules night. Things like that. Which was fine. So I don't know if you noticed, but I started to build a couple more coops. I did that because I need to increase my hunting and my animal lore so that I can actually procure hides. I can do black stems and procure them into black fiber, but I can't yet do the hides. So I'm kind of backed up on that. But I'm working on maximizing my agriculture here so I can store up plenty of food and items for the winter. So that when my barn gets built, I will have plenty of straw to feed the critters. So, basically what I'm doing. And I'm glad you're along for the ride. I'm kind of new to this broadcasting thing. I know there's a lot better YouTube guys than me. Some notable people like the Radio Man and other guys like him that do this kind of thing for a living. Whereas I'm more or less a hobbyist. So, but I'm doing the best I can and hope you're having a good time along with me. And it'll be a fun journey together, I hope. I might need to consider building a new warehouse because I'm running out of room. Really concerned about that. Question is, where am I going to put it? I'm going to have to do some terraforming. Make some room for it. Which is, basically what you do in this game is you spend your life terraforming, making room to build things, and then you build things and run out of room, and so you have to make more room, do some more terraforming, and build more stuff. That's the name of the game. That's why we like playing it so much. Alright, so that's one field done. And let's try to save some space in the warehouse by putting the produce, things I call, like, vegetables, in this chest. Instead of actually putting it in the warehouse. Things like grapes and potatoes and carrots, onions. They don't take up as much space. So that's one field done. And notice the sun is starting to go down. Hopefully I can get these crops harvested before it gets too dark. It's a lot more fun watching these videos when it's light out, I think. So I wouldn't want you to have to watch me in the dark. And we're getting flax. Now I'm thinking to myself, oh, so that's what he planted. Great. Now I know. It's really great to have a helper that comes on and does some things for me that I'm not able to do yet. Like make flux, which I really dislike herbalism. I don't like the grind. It's boring, and it's just a lot of work. I know I'm eventually gonna have to do it. I'm just not looking forward to it. It's one thing that I kind of wish they could change about this game, is to make the The grind for herbalism less tedious. These crops look really good. Notice I'm not getting quite as many in this field. I'm thinking maybe the quality is not as good here. When I get to level 90, I'm going to be able to do some fertilizing. I have plenty of animal dung to use as fertilizer. Storing that up such a time as I am able to do fertilizing. They say you can increase the quality of soil, but with fertilization up to 100. Kind of curious to see if that's really possible. Actually kind of running out of stuff to say, and I'm getting overburdened. I know I'm gonna have to make a trip to the warehouse. I'm done. Lots of wheat, lots of straw. Stuff. That actually, kind of weird. It's kind of weird how, like, crops overlap. The node that they're in. I mean, I understand it makes things look natural, but it just makes it harder to see what you're doing. So I guess that's okay. I'm all for better graphics, better visuals. Just not at the expense of gameplay. Glad I put my tools away. So I don't think I'd be able to carry all this if I hadn't. What's this? Yeah, it's forest soil. It's funny, the soil here doesn't look as good. I think it's kind of probably an illusion because